Welcome to Marijuana Tips and Tricks with Bogart. Today we're going to be having a very special Halloween edition where I'm going to be showing you how to make Frankenhookah out of this pumpkin. Now what we'll need today to make Frankenhookah is a pumpkin, hookah hoses, a bowl and a downstem, sharp objects, and of course, marijuana. Now before we begin cutting our pumpkin, we're going to go ahead and make some marks for where all the cuts are going to go. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to draw a rather large circle, and that's where we're going to be able to scoop out the guts of the pumpkin. You want to make sure that the hole is going to be large enough for your hand to fit through. Like so. Now the next step you're going to do is you want to place where your downstem is going to go, and that's going to be inside of that diameter of that circle. Now I picked this location here because my hoses are going to go on either side of it. You want to think this out a little bit ahead of time as to where your parts are going to go. And I'm going to mark a little circle right around my downstem and make a mark for where I want that to go. Like so. And the last thing we have to mark is for where our hoses are going to go. Now, the hoses are a little simple. If you have a metal end like this, you can just take it and line up where you'd like to put the hoses. Again, this is going to be a 2-hose Frankenhookah. So we're going to need to mark it for 2 hoses, and I'm going to put them at opposite sides of each other. Just a little bit of pressure, and you'll have a mark right where you'd want to put your hose. Now we can begin cutting our pumpkin. The first incision we're going to make is at the top of the pumpkin, and we're going to do that so we can make a large hole to scoop out the guts of the pumpkin. Now we're going to want to cut it at a slight angle so the lid will actually sit right back down in the pumpkin and remain airtight once we've removed it. Now that we've cut a circle all the way around the lid of our pumpkin, we're going to go ahead and remove the lid, and we're going to start scooping the guts out of the pumpkin. Now I'm going to go ahead and sit down the lid, sit that to the side. We're going to need that later. And you're going to want to start pulling out all the seeds and everything from inside the pumpkin. Now that we've removed the seeds from our pumpkin, we're going to begin working on the top of our lid and placing our downstem in the lid. Now we've already made our mark for the bowl, but we want to do a couple other things to the lid. I've gone and flattened it off, so I've taken the rest of the seeds and everything's hanging here and I've flattened it off, so we have a flat surface to work with when we set it down. Now keep in mind, putting your bowl and your downstem in, you want to make sure it goes as straight up and down as possible. That way you don't want to have it leaning off to the side, so when you make your incision, just make sure that you're concentrating on trying to be as straight up and down as possible. Now the tool I have for that is this device right here. Now if you don't have a tool that looks exactly like this one, you might be able to use a Phillips screwdriver or improvise on your own with a tool that looks something similar to this, or a pumpkin carving kit from your local drugstore might work. Now I'm going to begin making my hole, and again trying to stay as straight up and down. We're going to begin making the hole. Now I'm going to do that until I fill out the entire circle that I've drawn, and it's going to be just about the diameter of your downstem. Now that we've finished making the hole for our downstem in our lid, we're going to insert the downstem in our lid. Now I'm going to go ahead and set the lid on a flat surface and begin working the downstem into the hole that we have made. Now this isn't a race, and don't be a dumbass and break your glass by hurrying up. Once you've started to work it into the hole that you've made, it should look something like that, and we're going to finish it off by inserting it all the way through, so when it finally fits into your pumpkin, it'll be able to land down inside of the water. Next we're going to go ahead and insert our hookah hoses. We have our pre-marked areas that we've already marked off, so we know where we're going to put them, and we're going to begin by inserting our sharp object into the pumpkin at an angle. This is to make the hookah hoses stick once we finally insert them. You do want to make sure that you're working at an angle and not directly in. This will help them stick inside of the pumpkin. Now that I have a small hole started, I'm going to go ahead and insert the hookah hose. Now the hookah hose that I have has a small metal edge to it, so it's going to be easy to cookie cutter into this pumpkin. Now you want to be inserting them at a small downward angle like I have here, and we're going to begin pressing on the pumpkin. Now again, work it in slow so you won't break your pumpkin. Now you might want to test your air hose and make sure that you don't need to actually clear out a little more. And at this point it's actually a little bit stuck, so we're going to go ahead and poke it back out. We're going to make our hole just a little bit deeper and make sure that we actually have airflow for our hose. And we don't want to keep reinserting these 5 or 6 times. Again, that will make your hookah hoses loose. So I'm going to make sure I have a nice hole this time and reinsert the hose. That should stay pretty good. And now we have airflow. It actually passes all the way through to the inside of the pumpkin. Now we're just about ready to use our Frankenhookah. All we need to do is add a little bit of water to it. Make sure that you fill your water just high enough to cover the bottom of your downstem. Put your lid on, make sure that it's sitting there just tight. Add your bowl, already pre-filled with marijuana, I like that. And then since this one has 2 hoses, I'm going to go ahead and pass one off to my show producer, and we're going to go ahead and fire this thing up. Well, happy Halloween everybody. Hope you guys enjoyed us making Frankenhookah as much as we did. So make sure you guys click the like button, leave us your comments, and subscribe. It's free. Enjoy the holiday everybody.